All the diagnostic assessment tools profiled in this video are on the TDSB approved list for diagnostic assessment tools for special education and literacy from K to 12. So starting here we have the Brigance. The Brigance is an assessment tool that teachers use in our K to 12 complex cognitive disabilities programs. This assessment is used to establish a baseline, to establish goals for the students, and to track their learning over time. So like the other assessments we're going to talk about here, my main purpose of this assessment is to inform instruction. Next assessment is the Marie Clay Survey of Early Literacy Achievement. Kindergarten teachers are able to observe and record students' emerging literacy behaviors, such as concepts of print, letter knowledge, emerging phonemic awareness, word knowledge, and even their emerging writing skills. The next assessment is the DRA2. The DRA has been the gold standard for many years in the assessment of literacy acquisition in primary and junior grades. It also acts as an early detection system for students who may be experiencing difficulty in literacy acquisition. It comes with, all the teachers' manuals, the training videos, and all of the little books that come in the kit. It's fairly large. In programs where there are multiple classrooms, the teachers share the large kit. If a teacher is in a site on their own, the box is usually the blue box, but it has the DRA2 in it. Sometimes we get requests from teachers asking for the DRA2 to administer it for secondary students, but it's not appropriate. It's just, we don't use a DRA. Even if the students are reading at a very low level, it's just not appropriate to use a DRA with secondary students. Generally, what we use is the Flint-Cooter comprehensive assessment, or the Fast Forward, which is the computerized assessment that comes with that program. So that takes us to the Flint-Cooter Comprehensive Reading Inventory 2. The format and the content of the Flint-Cooter makes it more suitable for administering to older students. It's a holistic assessment, and it allows the teacher to assess decoding skills and comprehension. Next up is the CASSIE assessment, and CASSIE stands for Comprehension, Attitude, Strategies, and Interests. So this assessment starts at grade 4 and goes up to grade 8. The CASSIE is a holistic assessment, and it has a variety of assessment tools. Not just a decoding and reading comprehension assessment. It goes deeper than that. So it's looking at students' attitude towards reading, their reading interests, and it's also looking at how well they use reading strategies, such as their ability to extract information from text, how well they summarize, find the main idea, make inferences, make connections. This assessment also looks at grammar and context, features of different types of texts, and also the points of view that one might find in different texts. The next diagnostic assessment is the Wechsler Fundamentals Academic Skills, also known as the WFAS, is administered to students from middle school to grade 12. And it's a basic snapshot, but it's useful for informing next steps. The next assessment is the Student Success Kit for Literacy, which we also refer to as the LSDK. And this is for intermediate senior. Generally, we use it up to grade 9, and that comes with a set of reading cards. And that's a holistic assessment that assesses comprehension, reading strategies, and some writing skills. The LSDK is administered to students who are reading at grade level. If students are reading below grade level, the TDSB has produced a very similar assessment called the TDSB Literacy Success Diagnostic Secondary 1 to 4. Okay, and that's for students who are reading below grade 4. It assesses the same skills, so reading comprehension, reading strategies, and some writing skills. The last assessment I'm looking at here is the ERGO. ERGO stands for ESL, ELD, Resource Group of Ontario, which is the organisation that developed this assessment. The purpose of the ERGO is to obtain information about the student's educational background and to determine their level of proficiency in English in order to provide appropriate programming. The diagnostic assessments that I've discussed here that are appropriate to your students should already be in your classrooms. From time to time, I get requests from teachers for a variety of different assessment tools that they've heard about in workshops or they've read about. There are lots out there, but if I have not profiled it or described it in this video, and it is not on the approved TDSB list, which I will post in Google Drive. So if it's not on that list and I have not mentioned it here, we do not have it in the library. In other videos that you will find on the Diagnostic Reading Assessment channel, there are detailed descriptions about how to administer and score the assessments that I've talked about in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.